this canyon. I was to become a watcher of the Veil like those before me, until I was taken by Shelley. Now that I'm home and have repaid my debt to you, I plan to serve my village once more. I appreciate all that you've done for me. Thank you.
We're really gonna miss you, Red.
Oh, don't say that. You're only making this harder. I mean, I wish we had more time, but this is my duty.
I suppose it was your duty to act the old man.
I wanted you to treat me as an equal, not a dog.
Coming!
So, was that goodbye?
Nah, I'm sure we'll see him around the canyon. The real question is, why'd we come here? To learn the secrets of planetology. Come on!
Can't forget that materia!
As for me... that won't do. I'm gonna steal some shot-eye, if you don't mind.
Then we can see the sights.
Moving on again. Loki looks like Master Roshi.
I teach planetology here in the canyon. One could say I know a thing or two about our world.
A thing or two? I doubt there's a thing or two you don't know about it.
It might seem that way to a child like yourself.
I'm not a child anymore. I'm 48. 40 what?
Nanaki here has a long life ahead of him. In human terms, I would say he's about 15 or 16 years old.
That's more than old enough. I can protect our Veil and everyone in it. Which is more than I can say for my good-for-nothing father.
Speaking of the members of our little community, have you announced your return to one and all, Nanaki?
Not yet. Be right back.
Never my manners. Please, come in and have a look around.
They've expanded this out. It don't look like a regular house. This looks like an actual lab with books and everything, telescopes. Like, this is an astrologer's dream. My British friend I talked to, she would flip out seeing this. Like, this is what a true astrologer would live in.
While that may appear to be little more than a glistening mineral at a glance, it is in fact a crystallized collection of our planet's memories.
This is so. Wow, they expanded this. This looks good. All of this looks great.
You recognize that little scamp? I'll have you know that in his childhood, Nanaki was quite a handful.
Wow. Oh, even like a lotus painting too. You got classic lotus. Okay. This is beautiful. This is really good. Can I light it?
Is a type of a current generator. It harnesses the power of the wind to produce new airflows of its own. Perhaps you've encountered them before during your travels.
I don't think I have, bud. Of course. Wow, this is cool. And these are, I guess, assistants for his lab. This is like an astrologer's laboratory. Wow. I'm actually impressed.
Of the galaxy. There's no better view of the stars than through this scope. But the lens could do with some cleaning. My apologies.
Oh, you don't have to apologize for us having such a gorgeous place. I should apologize that I'm almost technically trespassing. Be real, I kind of feel bad, low key. Okay.
Indeed. One I've heard all too often of late. This probing allows us on the surface to hear the inner voice of the planet.
What we just heard didn't come from the planet, though. That was definitely the voice of a weapon.
You seem...
Because we saw them with our own eyes, too, in the Corel and Gungaga reactors.
A fascinating account, were it true. However, such grand delusions could be a sign of Mako.
Excuse me?
Yes. Judging from everything you've said, the three of you are unfamiliar with basic planetology. But it is never too late to learn. Please, come with your design. Now then, without further ado...
Years this man lived. Oh, he was one of the very first scientists of Shinra beforehand. Just like Gas, he got tired of he got sick of their shit. And I don't blame him. To be honest, I do not blame him.
This is only the beginning.
A shooting star!
Planetology is not simply the study of the cosmos and the celestial bodies that dwell in it. Rather, it is a quest to comprehend the cyclical nature of life. Behold, the planet we call home. It was from its soil, so teeming with life, that mankind was born. And like all living things, man is fated to die. So, what happens next?
You have to go to the planet or something like that.
Body withers and returns to the planet. But what of the mind, the spirit, the soul?
Okay, that's a good question. I don't
Much
know
like
that.
its former vessel, it too returns whence it came. To the great river where all intertwine and circle the planet without end. A cycling of continuous convergence and divergence. The ceaseless ebb and flow that is the life stream. An apt name, though it is as much a reservoir as it is a stream, being the sum of the planet's spiritual energy. It is the very essence of our star, the blood coursing through its planetary veins. And if ever that essence were to be entirely depleted,
Yep. End of all life.
and processed for industry, that energy can no longer fulfill its true purpose. fated to fuel man's machinery, then fade away.
Okay, but does it actually fade away? I mean, what if it doesn't? What if it just returns to the life stream in a different form? Is that possible?
A novel theory, suggestive of a lack of understanding. However, that can be overcome with time and education.
A lot to take in. Feelings of kindness washed over me. Long forgotten memories came flooding back.
Nama, what are you doing?
Comforting place. But there was also conflict. A war between the planet and its enemies. And we can't let them win. We need the planet, and it needs us. We have to rise up, fight back, defend it from this terrible threat. Thing is, I don't know how to do any of that. And I hoped you might have the answer. I'm not criticizing planetology or anything, and I'm not trying to scare anybody either. I just... you know...
Oh, this is an introspection type of seminar. I've been to one in college when I was in college. You just sit around fire pit, maybe not fire pit, but like a table, and you just, I guess you just dish out the problems you have, hoping it helps someone else.
What matters is that you keep challenging your beliefs. Stop doing that, and the answers will forever elude you. On that note, I think we should adjourn for the evening. The River of Lights is almost upon us, so let us head to the torch.
And he's lived for way too long. It's just kind of evident. I don't think he realizes it. You know, my granny dated a man that was kind of like this. When I was a kid, this is when I lived in Texas. He was nice to me, don't get me wrong. Bought me the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Bought me a whole full boxes of Pokemon booster box of Fossil. So I had 2 full boxes of Fossil packs. Man was loaded, but there would be some times he was kind of cranky. I ain't gonna lie, he wanted to send me off to military school.
I'm an ancient.
In fact, I think that's what messed Granny's relationship up with this guy. And then we stayed in Kansas. We went back to Kansas and stayed in Kansas.
The only ancient.